Like any other stitch, put a knot on the end of your thread and put a needle on the other side. Come through the fabric from the back to the front so that the knot is at the back, and take your first stitch just like a running stitch. And whatever length you make that stitch, that's now going to be the length of every back stitch from here on in. So you go forward as if you're going to continue on running, except this time, because it's a back stitch, instead of going forward, you're going to go back into where the last stitch came and come out further ahead. So the way that I can make sure that my stitches are neat is if the thread is exactly halfway between where the needle goes in and where the needle comes out. And that makes sure that every stitch is the same length. Of course, if you find it difficult, you can always push the needle straight through to the back, pull it through at the back, and then come through to the front. Each stitch individually. I just find this is much faster if you go in with your needle and then come out all in one go, rather than pull it through to the back. If you have very, very tiny stitches, this can be a bit difficult though, and it might be easier to pull the needle straight through at the back and then pull it through to the front separately. Once you're happy that your stitching is straight, you pull it through to the back. So you take your last stitch backwards and then do 2 small back stitches behind your line of back stitch, and just each time you do a little back stitch like that to secure, just check that you can't see the needle or thread coming through on the other side, so that you won't see it on the front, but it'll secure it at the back. So you're doing 2 of those to make sure that it's nice and secure and the thread won't come loose on you, their line of stitching won't come loose. Again, check that you can't see the needle coming through at the front. Very tiny stitches, and once you pull through that, it's just a matter of getting the scissors and snipping close to the end of that thread.